Hi, I'm Diana, and I have a bad habit, and I think you do too. Otherwise, why would you be watching this video? Of course you have a bad habit that you want to break. We all do. And we've all probably tried to change that habit, and it did not change. You want to know how to change the habit and make it stick, because you know that this habit is not healthy for you. And maybe these habits aren't necessarily going to put you in the grave, but you know that they're not good for you. For me, personally, it is a glass of wine after work at night. And I know that I should not be doing this. I should wait until the weekend. I should only be having 1 to 2 drinks per week, not a nightly glass of wine. I also find it very hard to resist cookies or ice cream if they're in the house. And whether it's alcohol or sugar or too much TV or whether it's something else for you, we're going to talk about 10 ways that can possibly help you stop your bad habit for good. When you're trying to break a bad habit, you don't just try to take the habit away. You have to replace it with something else. Because if you just simply take things away, you feel like you are in lack. But if you replace your bad habit with a healthy one, then you're actually adding things to your life. So we're going to create a list of healthy habits that you can add into your life. And if you would like to print this out, there's going to be a link down in the description that you can have for yourself. So let's talk really quick about why one might have a bad habit. And why does anybody develop a bad habit? Because we're looking for comfort in some sort of way. We're looking for comfort from the stress of the world, or we're looking to relieve some sort of pain, whether that's physically or emotionally. But these bad habits aren't helping solve the problem that's underlying everything. So with this list, we're going to be talking about the possible root cause of the problem and how you might solve it. So first, I'd like to talk about how I'm solving my own problem, which is the nightly glass of wine, which doesn't need to happen. And it turns out that the root problem that I was unknowingly trying to resolve was that I was either dehydrated after a long day, or I was looking to relieve some stress. Not only that, I was looking for a treat at the end of the day. I liked holding a glass of something tasty and enjoying it. So I've replaced my nightly glass of wine with either mocktails or tea. And they are both very enjoyable. I still get to hold a glass of something yummy and enjoy it. And I rehydrate myself instead of dehydrating further with alcohol. And these drinks still help me de-stress at the end of the day, and I really look forward to them. Root cause of your bad habit, number 2. You're feeling overwhelmed. So you retreat to your bad habit because you're looking for some way to feel better. So when you go to participate in your bad habit, try first straightening one small area of your home or your purse or your life. Try doing that in 1 or 2 areas before you choose to do your bad habit. And I'm not saying that then you need to choose your bad habit afterwards. I'm just saying that maybe you might feel a little bit better and more easily able to resist doing your bad habit after you've tackled a couple of straightening projects. Root cause number 3. You are actually feeling physically bad. Maybe you are achy and you don't even realize it. It's something that I'm guilty of, is that I didn't realize I was walking around feeling very stiff or slightly headachy or slightly achy hip. And I would get cranky, and then I would end up looking for comfort in something. And sometimes that comfort came in the form of ice cream or cookies at night, and it really didn't help. It was fun to eat those things, but it just wasn't necessary, and it didn't help the root cause of me feeling achy. So instead of going to your bad habit, maybe you could try some at-home massage. And it can be much easier if you have the right tools. What you might not know is that we have this material in our bodies besides muscles and bones called fascia. And fascia is a connective tissue that actually has a lot of nerves in it. And we can also store emotions in our fascia. And when our fascia becomes stuck, then our emotions can become stuck, and then we can feel stuck and not even realize it. So I am a huge believer in at-home massage with the right tools. I was sent this Bob and Brad foot massager. Now, every night before I try to grab a glass of wine or a cookie or a bowl of ice cream, I put my feet in this foot massager. It's been really great for me just because of the foot massage itself, which there's this air compressor that squeezes your foot, but then there's these rollers that also roll over the bottom of your foot. I love it so much. I look forward to it every night. And what's also good about it, once your feet are in this thing, you want to stay in this thing. So I'm not going up to the freezer and getting the ice cream. I'm actually kind of happy to just sit on the couch with my feet in here, and I'm kind of stuck there for a while. And maybe that's the 10 minutes that you need to be able to wrap your head around resisting going to your bad habit. It's going to physically stop you from going to your bad habit, and your feet are going to feel so much better, which means you are going to feel so much better. And maybe that was the problem after all, is that you were achy. Sometimes I just sit there and go, oh, that's exactly what I needed. I love this so much. I look forward to this every single night. With my mocktail, I don't even miss my glass of wine. I feel so much better without it as well. I don't know if it's because I'm not drinking the glass of wine or if I'm getting a foot massage daily. I'm going to recommend the Bob and Brad line of massage tools because I also want to recommend their YouTube channel, which has really helped me personally with my own back, hip, shoulder, neck, flexibility, and strength. I think that they're great. I think they have great dad energy. And if you're going to look at some massage tools, you can get theirs and watch their channel, and they'll show you how to use them. So not only do I recommend a foot massager, I also recommend a massage gun for your shoulder and neck and your hips. I feel better emotionally and physically, and more able to resist my bad habits when I feel that way. I wonder if you can hear this in the microphone. A massage gun really shakes you around. I use these tools daily and I feel so much better for it. It's really helping me solve my root issue. So you could replace your bad habit with watching their channel, learning how to fix your own back issues so you can feel better, and getting the foot massager so you're physically restrained from going to your bad habit. Is that good advice? To physically restrain yourself from going to your bad habit? It works for me. Number 4, root cause. You're feeling stagnant, either physically or in your life. You're just feeling stuck. Sometimes I feel physically stuck, like I was talking about with massage, and what can really help is going for a walk. And if you're emotionally stuck or you feel stuck in your life, going for a walk instead of reaching for whatever your bad habit is can really help. So first of all, the walk will remove you from your home and the thought of what you want to do at that point in the day. And the walk will get you out in nature, which is always the great restorer. And get your feet on the ground, get the fresh air, hear the birds, hear the trees. There's nothing better than being out in nature. And suppose you live in the city, the walk is still very beneficial to you. Getting your body moving, even for 10 minutes, can really help you resist doing your bad habit. Root cause number 5 for having a bad habit is that you've been putting yourself last, and you're just looking for a little treat so that you can feel good. But if the root cause is that you've been putting yourself last in this life, the treatment is to put yourself first. So one way that I put myself first when I realize that I'm giving too much to others. Of course I recommend giving to others, but there can be too much and you know it. A lot of us women know it firsthand. And one way that I put myself first is I focus more on my skincare. And skincare itself can take a good amount of time, and that can delay you running to your bad habit. One of my favorite ways to focus on myself and my skincare is with this company, Qure, and I use their LED face mask and neck mask. And I do their microneedling set. And if you want to watch videos about that, I'm going to link that above and below. These have absolutely changed my skin. And guess what? My bad habit was doing nothing for my skin, and these are doing everything for my skin. So not only am I not doing my bad habit, but I'm taking time to treat myself and look better in the long run. So that's a real win-win. And when you're spending time doing this, you're not spending time doing your bad habit. I just love this thing. So if you want to know more, please check out the description below. Root cause number 6 for your bad habit is that you're actually feeling lonely or disconnected from the world. A lot of people are reaching for their bad habit when really what they're reaching for is a sense of belonging or companionship. So in that case, you should, instead of reaching for your bad habit first call an old friend, or a new friend, or make a new friend and actually go out with them or invite them over to your house. And make sure that friend doesn't have the same bad habit. Because one thing I can assure you of is you will never regret talking to an old friend. You will never regret picking up that phone and chatting with them for a bit. Root cause number 7, you're over-consuming and not creating enough. Our lives are a balance of consuming and creating, and sometimes consuming what we create, whether that's food or art or style. But the creating is sometimes left in the dust in this modern world. It's so easy to just consume. So maybe your bad habit is watching too much TV. And I'm not going to tell you how much TV is too much TV. That's up to you. I think you feel it in your gut when you know that it's too much. But TV is going to be our example here. So if you want to solve that bad habit, what you need to do is develop a hobby that you can obsess over. One that you can work on all evening and the hours just disappear. One where you just fall into the flow state when you begin. And for me, recently it's been drawing. I've enjoyed digital painting and drawing, and I almost have trouble stopping it. I wonder if it's almost becoming my bad habit because it's getting into interrupting my sleep now because I stay up too late. But I assure you that that is a much healthier habit than my nightly glass of wine. It's completely replaced it. It's completely erased the need for me to even think about it. All I want to do is paint. So if you find that your bad habit is stemming from over-consuming, it might be time to create something. Root cause number 8, you are actually very stiff and you need to stretch. But instead, you're reaching for something to comfort you. The only thing that's going to comfort you is to actually get your body loosened up. So I suggest doing these mobility exercises. I super recommend Julia Reppel. I feel so much better since I started doing mobility exercises. The link to her channel will be down below as well. I highly suggest getting your back, your spine, your hips, your neck moving on a daily basis, and try doing these exercises before you reach for your bad habit. And then see if you don't feel good enough that you can actually say no to your bad habit afterwards. Most of the time when I'm stiff, I don't even know that I'm stiff until I start stretching, and there's certain things that I can't do. It's actually quite surprising the level of uncomfortableness, uncomfortability, uncomfort. It's surprising how much the level of discomfort, that's the word I'm looking for. It's amazing the level of discomfort that I can actually live with and not notice until I solve it. And once it's gone, I go, oh my gosh, the whole time I've been uncomfortable. And stretching really helps with this. Massage and stretching are different. Massage is passive, stretching is active. These are two different things. Number 9 root cause, you're actually tired. You're tired and you don't want to go to bed yet. So you have this bad habit that makes you feel a temporary comfort when really what you need is more sleep. Sleep is the most restorative thing you can do. Sleep can stop you from getting sick. Sleep can make your skin look better. Sleep is one of the best things you can do for yourself. Start prioritizing your sleep and maybe you will be reaching for the glass of wine less. Because first of all, you won't be awake, but second of all, you're going to feel better. Number 10 root cause, you are actually overstimulated. You're overstimulated from this crazy world of sound and visuals, and you actually need less of that. You need to start meditating. So suppose you say, I can't meditate. You can simply do some breathing exercises, and that can be a form of meditation. So meditation, breathing exercises, try these things before you reach for your bad habit. You might find yourself reaching for your bad habit less. So what I suggest is you take this list, go get the printable in the description below. You have this list somewhere you can see it, and before you reach for your bad habit, go to something on this list and try that instead. And you might find yourself so busy with your list of positive things you can do for yourself that you may not even have time for your bad habit anymore. I hope this helped Here at this channel, we're always trying to do better, feel better, and be better. And one way we can be better is to be nicer to ourselves and get to those root causes and solve them. And now I'm going to show you my most favorite thing to do at the end of the day. Foot massager, back massager, LED face mask, mocktail, this is grapefruit juice and sparkling water. And I'm going to organize my life. I'm going to look at my to-do list for the next day. And I'm going to add and subtract. And I don't need my glass of wine. I miraculously don't have time for it and no need for it because I'm feeling better. I'll see you soon.